Another day on KG. Y'all know how we do. 11 o'clock on the dot. On time today. Y'all already know we ready to get busy. We is ready to get busy, yo. We got a lot to discuss, y'all. Yesterday live was a success. We actually went over the time limit. But we had a good conversation, man. We talked about a lot. Today, I thought I turned that down. Yeah, today we got a lot to discuss, y'all. We gotta talk about, and this night, a lot of these things we're gonna talk about not even in the title. But what's in the title is Luv Enchanting boyfriend. The family trying to silence him, sent him a cease and desist, trying to put the blame on him. Gotta talk about that. Then you got Freeway Ricky Rose calling out. How do I turn that down, man? Calling out Freeway Rick Ross. Hold on, y'all. Just want to turn that down. Yo, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Then we got Boosie and Uzi Vert. We got Marlon Wayans. We gotta talk about this shit that's going on, y'all, with these damn entertainers, man. Like, yo, I don't understand why. Well, I do understand, but it's just amazing to me, yo, how so many people is willing to sell out. Hold on, yo, let me get my juice real quick. Yeah, first and foremost, though, y'all, we gotta talk about something that I wanted to talk about. I did a video. A month ago. A lot of people probably thought it was controversial. But in the video, I said YSL was going to backdoor Young Thug. Now, in that video, the way I came to that conclusion is based off of their relationship, based off their testimony, and use what I know about the streets and how motherfuckers operate to come to that conclusion. Now, today in court, that's what happened, y'all. YSL Woody said he was gonna kill Young Thug. YSL Woody said he was gonna kill Young Thug, and I'm not surprised, cause I told y'all a month ago, if that relationship, if YSL and Thug relationship kept going in that direction, I could see a situation where Young Thug was gonna end up being murdered by one of YSL members. Listen to this. Great. But I ain't surprised though, y'all, because you can't play with people like that. Hold on. You can't play with people like that, y'all. Their relationship, they wasn't friends. Everybody was using each other. You had Thug using them, and you had YSL using Thug. Hold on. Yeah, YSL using Thug. And that's a hazardous and dangerous situation, y'all. People die for that type of shit all the time in the streets. All the time. If you don't deal with a person genuinely, cut them off. Cut them off. All that using motherfuckers because they beneficial, nah, that don't work in the streets. People get hurt for that. People get hurt for that. And that's what Thug was doing while I saw in the last 10 years. Last 10 years, Thug ain't fuck with them boys. They ain't fuck with Thug either because Thug wasn't doing right. And I'm not saying that he never did right. Just within the last couple years, he cut them off financially. That's why all these niggas got these wild dumbass crimes. Because they wasn't getting no money. Here you go. They wasn't getting no money. Listen to this.
Text you regarding you going to the police about Nut's murder.
I texted her and told her that I was going to kill Thug when I get a chance. That's what you talking about?
No, but why did you text
G-Man,
her
what
that
it is,
you were going
Pat?
to kill Thug when you get a chance?
Because I let a lot of people get in my ear.
And what did they get in your ear about? It's affecting the listening.
Randy Wise,
What
Brown,
did
what
they
it
get in your
did?
ear about?
Oh, yeah, what it is?
Whole lot of stuff. It was, I was
What
people,
you talking about?
people
What you
come
talking
to
about
me.
on that video I just did? He can't. You ain't even say nothing. I don't understand. You know them niggas follow me on fake pages.
Every 5 minutes with something about not just Thug, it was just a lot of people, but mainly most people was coming to me about Thug.
What about the...
Nah, they just kept coming to me like, he ain't right.
I gotta make you a moderator on your backup page.
I mean, but what were they telling you such that you thought that you had to kill Thug?
Say it again.
What were
Hey, ball out G-Man, y'all remember I did this video when I said YSL was gonna kill Thug?
they telling you such that you thought in your mind you wanted to kill him?
They watch him because
Oh no, I ain't know that.
everybody saying I killed Nut and
That's probably why I never popped
they
up.
didn't want that on them, so they gonna I don't put it on me. And, I don't know.
He was gonna kill Thug, y'all, for a multitude of reasons, man. The nut shit probably played a role, but I think what was really going on, because even if he was getting blamed for Nut murder, right? And they was scared because they ain't want the heat to come down on Thug, so they was gonna knock him off. For him to say he wanted to kill Thug, it had to been some more. It had to been deeper than that. It had to been deeper than that. And what I mean by that is, it had to get to a point where he ain't even fuck with Thug anyway, just to get to the point that he wanted to kill him. And the reason why he didn't fuck with Thug is the same reason why all them niggas ain't fuck with Thug and Thug ain't fuck with them. It's because when them niggas got locked up for doing shit, Thug wasn't there. But Thug was bringing them niggas on the road. Like, yo, you can't do that, man. Which means Thug was using them niggas for the image. And they was using Thug for the lifestyle. But what happens is, one of them sides, and more than likely it's the street side, is going to get jealous. And they're going to realize the fact that, yo, without us, he is nothing. You feel me? Then I'm getting booked for this shit. He ain't helping. It creates jealousy. It creates envy. And ultimately, it leads in murder. That's how I came to that conclusion in that video.
Like, it was so many different people just telling me stuff. So,
But to kill somebody, what were they telling you to make you think you had to kill Thug?
what did they tell me that made me think I had to kill him?
Yes.
That I better watch him.
Why?
Because they said I was messing up his career. Like,
Thug
they
might
said
tell
I was
him.
putting him in stuff that I got going on. Like, they was saying all type of stuff. Like,
So why would you messing up his career mean you have to kill Thug?
Thug might tell him.
they said me, okay.
Or put some money on.
A female came to me and told me that she heard something. Then another person came to me and told me that he heard something. So people kept coming to me, and I was paranoid because I had said something to a friend of mine where I felt as in whatever I was saying to him had got back out.
So let's start there. What did you tell your friend? somebody that you think got back to him?
I was planning on him.
He was gonna kill his ass.
Why would you be plotting on Thug?
The Thug wasn't doing right. That's why Thug is in this Rico, y'all. And this the crazy thing about it. I've been giving y'all the realest information on this YSL case, but the world ain't saying it. Thug wasn't doing right. You feel me? He wasn't looking out for them niggas like that. And it might be their fault. Because I don't think their relationship was always this way. I honestly think after that Lil Wayne tour bus shooting, Thug separated himself from them niggas, man. The Thug didn't sanction them. You know, a lot of times, y'all, you know, you would think the boss run the entourage. But a lot of times, yo, if the boss ain't strong, if the boss don't got streets, if the boss don't got what's the word I'm looking for? Not street smarts, but if he don't got the pull or the credibility, then the entourage is gonna run the boss. And the entourage is gonna be running rogue. And that's what happened with this situation, y'all. The niggas is running rogue. Man, sleep the candy, John Johnson. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. You just stepped across one of the realest channels on YouTube, man. That's why I sell coverage on YouTube, I promise you. But what happens is, like I say, the entourage runs rogue. And that's what happened with this whole YSL thing, y'all. All of these guys was running rogue because they couldn't find their way because Thug cut them off financially. You feel me? So, the only time they reaped any benefits is when they was with Young Thug. Once Young Thug went on the road and they couldn't come, they back in the hood, they back struggling to survive. You know, Thug might be gone shit for months at a time. You understand what I'm saying? He might be gone for months at a time. I don't what that is, bro. He might be gone for months at a time, yo. So then when he come back, these niggas done committed hella crimes, YSL name all over the place. And that's how Thug found himself in this indictment. He not in this indictment because he was an active gang member. He was an active YSL member. Thug is in this indictment because Thug didn't separate himself completely from them niggas. Thug shouldn't have been fucking with them niggas at all. He shouldn't have been fucking with them niggas at all, man. I'm talking about at all. Which means no money, no phone calls. They shouldn't have had no line on Thug.
I don't recall.
Thug's sister ever text you regarding you going to the police about Nut's murder?
I text her
and his name was hot too. It's another thing.
That I was going to kill Thug when I get a chance. That's what you talking about?
Yeah, his name was hot. And what's crazy is I told y'all this a month ago. Now, near other YouTube and near other person on YouTube told y'all that, yo, man, them niggas was gonna kill Thug, man. This Rico probably is the best thing to happen to Thug. Because if this Rico never happened, y'all, I could say a situation with Thug would have been dead by now. You feel me? He'd have been dead by now, y'all. Just off the strength of what I just explained to y'all. But then you got, cause that wasn't in the title. I just wanted to, clear that. But then you got Freeway Ricky Ross. Did y'all see Freeway Ricky Ross and what he had to say about the fake Rick Ross, the rapper? He was on Joe Rogan podcast. Let me show y'all what this man said on Joe Rogan podcast. We want to talk about a couple of these things that's on here. That's why I be saving them. Y'all heard this?
I'm on the internet scrolling. I see Joe Budden's podcast says something about. I made a statement saying that Jay-Z took the stand for Beans in behalf of Beans, and the judge asked him some questions, would he be responsible for him? He said no, right? All I said was I don't understand that kind of thinking because I love my homie, so I would never do that, right? No big deal. So it went crazy because anytime you say something about somebody that's famous, everybody go crazy. But anyway, Joe Budden said Jay-Z texted him and said what I was saying was cap. Like,
I believe it was scam.
I know I don't even want to believe he said that, but I don't know. I don't think Joe Budden will lie about it. I don't know, but there's a million people there. But one thing about me, I know I won't be lying. So my whole thing was this. I can even understand a person saying, listen, I don't want to be responsible for do this, do this, that, here, liability, whatever. But if you come into court and might be half, right? Driving from New York City to Philadelphia, it might be half. You can understand, it might be half. And then say no, what's the point of you coming at all? That's my only gripe with it. So I'm on the internet scrolling.
Now I agree with Oschino. Now you go to the comments, niggas talking about Bane's a grown ass man, but I think people's not really grasping what Oschino was saying, and he said it perfectly clear. Why did you come? You feel me? Why did you come, yo? Why did you get on the stand? Like, okay, even if you was gonna come, why did you get on the stand? And when they asked you these questions, asking him was he gonna make sure Baines was straight, basically they was gonna release Baines into his, into his I ain't gonna say custody, but they was gonna release Baines to him, just to make sure he was alright. And JC got on the stand and was like, hell no, I ain't watching out for that nigga. I think that is fucked up. I think that is fucked up, yo. And I would have been highly upset if I was Baines, because I would have been thinking the same fucking thing. What the fuck did you come for? What kind of if you ain't gonna rock all the way, shit, don't rock at all. You understand what I'm saying? That's how I carry it. I think that's how you pose to carry it, especially a situation like that. We talking about Baines. That was his number one money getter at the time. That was his number one money getter at the time. If you ain't gonna do it for him, shit, you ain't gonna do it to somebody you ain't making no money off of. So fuck a friend. But that's what happens when you got a lot of these guys. A lot of these guys is cutthroat, conniving. They stepping on each other. They don't give a fuck. Friendship and honor and loyalty and dignity and integrity, that shit don't even exist in that world. That shit don't exist in that world, man. Yeah, he was dead wrong, G, man. Yeah, man, he was dead wrong. And I agree. And I agree with Oschino. CB, what it is. Like, all them niggas want to do is step on each other for the next bag, yo. But this is what I'm talking about right here. Rick Ross accused of ducking Freeway Rick Ross over his name dispute. And this is one of the reasons. I'm letting him talk.
You ever seen anybody confront Rick Ross about you?
Not in person, no. Anytime I'm around, he disappears.
But is there any video of anybody hey, why are you running around with this dude's name when this dude's out of jail now?
Well, these guys, they kind of like we talked about, when you got some money, they don't care if you beating women or making them lick tampons. Everybody fuck with you.
Right.
So, he was on top of the world.
He was a corrections officer.
Yeah, but he was. But when he got some money, they forgot about he was a correctional officer. You got gangsters.
Well, Freeway Ricky is snitch any motherfucking way.
People who say, "Oh, I hate snitches" and all this, but they're doing records with a police officer who put handcuffs. I got letters from guys that was in jail with him when he was a correctional officer, and they told me what a shitty guy he was. That they would be shooting dice. He would take the dice and all the money. And,
Rick Ross a piece of
shit. They got
shit.
extra soup. He'd take the soups.
Damn.
Have you ever seen anybody confront Rick Ross?
That's fucked up. That's fucked up, Rose. But I ain't never like Rick. Yo, once. Here's the thing, yo, about the CO thing. I would have had no problem with Rick Ross being a correctional officer. At the end of the day, it's a job. You feel me? Everybody got to work some type of job. Now, if he was in there fucking niggas over, that's a whole nother thing, because you don't have to do that. Like, I done ran across some cool COs. You feel me? Niggas, they just go in there, do their job, and leave. They ain't on no super cop shit. But how this Rick Ross explained it, he basically said the other Rick Ross, or Rose, was on some super cop shit. But the thing that made me fall out of favor with Rick Ross is when it came out that he was a CO, instead of him just saying yeah, the nigga denied it. And then once it got to a point where he couldn't deny it no more, he gave this dramatized ass reason as to why he was a CO, and the big guy told him to go in there to push like some old crazy shit that happened in the movies. I'm like, man, fuck him. So I seen Rick Ross as a fake early on. Rick Ross was a fake early on, and I ain't never liked him since. I told y'all when it come down to me in music, especially in the world we living in now, I like to get to know the person first before I listen. Like, I can't listen to the music if I don't think I can listen to the person. You understand what I'm saying? Like that's just how I rock. Some people might say it different, yo. But if I think a person is a piece of shit as a person, then I'm not interested in his music. I don't give a fuck how good it is. I don't give a fuck how good it is. But that's why I stopped fucking with Rick Ross, yo. But I thought that they handled their dispute over the money or over the name. You know, come to find out they must didn't. Yo, he said he ducked him 8 times. And if Rick Ross was a stand-up guy, he should just do the right thing. You stole the man's name. Probably thought he was never coming home again. You stole the man's name and really damn near stole his story. You feel me? The man Rick Ross, the rapper, stole the other Rick Ross name and his story. You not trying to compensate that man for that? Yo, come on, do what's right. Do what's right. But that's what happens when these niggas get money, like he was just saying. Niggas get money and then everybody around him just agree with him all of a sudden. Everything he do is right. And it's like, nah, you shouldn't even want them type of people around you, man. I don't want yes men around me. I don't give a fuck how big my platform get or how big I need. I'm on mute. I don't think I'm on mute in that. Somebody would have said something. I need real people around me. That's just what it is. What the fuck wrong, man? Oh, my fucking service is fucked up. Hold on. What are you talking about? CET Sprinter 2500? And then I ain't on no goddamn mute. What the hell you talking about, man? Something wrong with your phone, man. You can stop the whole live talking about I'm on mute and shit. Anybody on mute? Yeah, but I can't. No. What are you talking about? This is fucking video just fucking happened the other day, dumbass. You must have just came in. Yo, if you just come in, yo, listen for a minute, yo, before you decide to talk, please.
About you.
This happened yesterday.
Not in person, no. Anytime I'm around, he disappears.
But is there any video of anybody like, hey, why are you running around with this dude's name when this dude's out of jail now?
Well, you know, these guys, they kind of like we talked about, when you got some money, they don't care if you beating women or making them live
shut up.
tampons. You know, everybody fuck
You a
with you.
troll. You don't even belong around here. Go to Mother Boy's page. This only for real women and men.
When he got some money, that all they
only real men and women come over here, man. Not goofies and clowns.
You know,
goofies and clowns go to them other pages and get nothing.
They're doing records with the police
over that
officer.
bitch get a laugh or something.
You know, I got letters from guys that was in jail with him when he was a correctional officer, and they told me what a shitty guy he was. You know, that they would be shooting dice. He would take the dice and all the money, and they got extra soup. He'd take the soups. And,
have you ever seen?
Anybody never heard that? Nobody never heard that Rick Ross is in there being an asshole as a CEO. I ain't never heard it. A CET, I think you on the wrong page. If you think I'm a fake content creator, you must ain't never seen one of my videos. Straight up, I'm one of the best doing it over here, and I stand on that. You could go through the catalog, go through my videos, just breeze through, and tell me another page that's on YouTube that's better than mine. Tell me another page on YouTube that's giving better information on these topics than mine. Tell me another page that's keeping it realer than mine. King Hayes, what it do? I'm over here addressing the troll. He come over here fucking up the motherfucking, messing up the goddamn live stream, talking stupid. Southwest, boy, there go my guys. Man, shit cool. 24 minutes. Yo, y'all know I go live every day at 11 o'clock, y'all. Every day at 11. All you got, if you don't get the alert, just come tap in. We live. You heard me. We live. I don't know where. I ain't see none of y'all yesterday. We got busy yesterday. We went on for like 2 hours. But yeah, we were just talking about Rick Rose and Rick Ross and the fact that he's still ducking that man. Still ducking that man. And I think if Rick Ross had some real guys around him, Rick Ross, them dudes would have paid that man. Antonio Parkinson. We could keep that in mind. We're gonna go back to that. Oh, that man, we all in here. M2800, what it do, pimpin'? We all in here. Yo, y'all don't want me to go with Charleston White. Y'all done went over Charleston White so many fucking times. Charleston White need to talk to me, man. That's what Charleston White need to do. He talk to everybody else. He need to talk to me. That boy's scared of that because I'm gonna expose his ass. But look though, then you got Luv Enchanting. Man, get the fuck out of here. Ain't nobody with the name conservative and that name got better content than me. Tripping. You're tripping. You're geeking. Fuck out of here. Alright, but look. So Luv Enchanting. Johnny Dane reveals the family of the late Luv Enchanting sent him a cease and desist letter and wants him charged with involuntary manslaughter. Yeah, Charleston White a fraud, man. Oh, are you at work? You at work? Everybody, sorry, what it is, what it is. Shit, tapping on a replay if you can't watch me at work. Yo, Charleston White the biggest fraud we have ever seen in the black on the internet. Ain't no bigger fraud than Charleston White. Straight up King Hayes, you know what it is. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. So you know he don't even belong over here. Ball out. He don't belong over here if he's saying two bozos and goofballs got better content. He don't belong over here. Yo, go find something better. You go play on the railroad track, dumbass. But look, y'all.
I know her mind is gone right now. I know she's fucked up. She has to be so ashamed right now about everything. She has to be. Because you saying who has to be ashamed? Her mom. Her mom. Okay, mom. Okay. Because she knows what the fuck she's been doing, knowing what the fuck's been going on. Everybody who's been around Shannon knows this shit. So it's like, how can you sit here and try to make me the scapegoat?
What?
Pin everything on me when everybody who's been around in her life.
You just lost your mind. If you think Duco shit got better content to me. I know who he is.
You have me who comes in the last month.
You better go through the videos and come back.
Start figuring out what's going on. And then this happens with me, and now it's like
find a video that me and Duke O'Shea did and see who did better. That's what I challenge you to do. And when you come back, send $20 on the Cash App for wasting your time and mine.
I know her mind's just gone right now. I know she's fucked up about this. She has to be so ashamed right now about everything. She has to be.
And see, this is the thing, y'all.
Her mom. Her mom.
So he showed text messages. He just
looked at me, nigga, and I can see it in her eyes. She just looked at me with confusion, bro. You can see she wasn't really here no more. She didn't understand what she was like. Tears was in her eyes, but she couldn't move. I could tell she couldn't move. My face, it was numb. Tears were coming down her eyes, bro. I said, if you don't respond, I'm gonna call the police, bro.
yeah, G-Man, he tripping. I ain't even answering no more. He trolling.
No, if you don't respond, bro. I'm thinking, nah, she ain't reach out, nothing. And I didn't want to reach out because I gave her space, but I'm thinking maybe I'll just give her a time. When she get her time, maybe she'll reach out,
Tripping.
talk about the shit, figure out what
Hassan Campbell know his content not better than mine. Hassan Campbell be over here.
Tell me to take down everything that I ever, all my memories that I posted, everything that I posted about her. I can't do, nigga. I'm like, that's when I was like, oh nah. Then I seen the fucking voluntary man. Like, oh nah. That's when it was like, nah. What do you have to say to people? What do you have to say to people who make it seem like it was an Ike Turner situation? Rainwater said Jimmy got the OnlyFans account. I don't know Jimmy. I'm thinking, nah, she ain't reach out nothing. And I didn't want to reach out because I gave her space. But I'm thinking maybe I'll just give her time. When she get her time, maybe.
Oh yeah, what happens is you haven't watched the video. You just talking. Go watch the video.
I gotta fucking see some.
Then come back and apologize.
Everything that I ever, all my memories that I posted, everything that I posted about her, I can't do, nigga. I'm like, that's when I was like, oh nah. Then I seen the fucking voluntary man. Like, oh nah. That's when it was like, nah. What do you have to say to people? What do you have to say to people who make it seem like it was an Ike Turner situation?
See, but this the thing though, y'all. This the thing. Whenever somebody passes, people always try to find somebody to blame. That's just what it is. I experienced it in my life. You feel me? Like, people always have to find somebody to blame. And since, from what I understand, they was getting high together, they was popping perks together. I think he might have brought the perks, so they trying to blame him. But I'm on my friend. He probably buy. She probably knew she was taking fake perks. They probably, because it's people that do that. I just found that out today. It's people that would rather take the fake perks than the real ones. Even though you know all it takes is one, and that shit can knock you off the mat. That shit can knock you off the mat, man. I don't understand why people put their life in jeopardy like that. Like, yo, that shit, it ain't worth it. It ain't worth it. And I get it, you know, the fake one's probably cheaper, and you know, you probably get the similar feeling, but at the end of the day, y'all, all it takes is one. Back when I was in the perk game real heavy. And niggas know this dude. I ain't gonna say his name. Dude's from my park height. He was cool dude. Worked the job, one in the streets. You feel me? And he started buying perks from me. But he was the type of guy that I noticed that he didn't really know what he was getting himself into. I'm gonna say that. But that perk game is a dangerous game if you don't know what you're doing. You feel me? It's a dangerous game if you do know what you're doing, yo. Them pills that fuck up your whole life. You feel me? And he bought pills from me probably like twice. And I tell him, like, yo, you might need to slow down on them pills, my nigga. Like, I don't think that's what you need to be doing, yo. He's like, oh, for real? I'm like, man, hell yeah, man, them bitches is hella addictive. And it's me, I'm selling. See, this is the type of person I always been. Like, I ain't the type of person that's just want the money. No, fuck no. I'd rather you be safe than you pay me anything. You feel me? Because I know what these things can do. I done watched them do it. Shit, I was taking them. You understand what I'm saying? So, I told y'all not to fuck with them pills, yo. Leave the pills alone. Now, I'm not saying them no more. Well, I'm saying them every day, but he's not buying pills for me no more, so I'm thinking he stopped. Kind of find out he buys a pill from a nigga on the heights and end up dying. Had a fucking perfectly healthy person. I think he had like an asthma attack and died. Now people know who I'm talking about from people that's from the block. You feel me? And some people might not even know this story. But I was like, damn. Like I tried to save yo. But what he did was he went around me to start buying them from other motherfucking people. And that shit ended up killing him. You understand? Because he bought a fake pill from somebody, yo, and that shit took him out the game. And this was years ago. So it's crazy that even in 2024, these fake pills have been around probably for about 7 years now. It's still people willing to buy the fake pills. And if you're a real pill popper, you can tell the difference. You feel me? So it ain't really no excuse to take the fake ones, yo. Because if you're a real pill popper, you know the difference. You know what they look like. I mean, you know everything. You know, I even seen some shit that he had online about glowing in the dark. Like the real ones glow in the dark, the fake ones won't. You know, I know at one point when the fake ones was going around, you'll put the bitch in your mouth and the bitch is dissolved like immediately. Spit that bitch straight out. Like, what the fuck is this? Now I need my money back. You feel me? But the knowingly take fake pills is crazy, y'all, in 2024. Y'all, Gangsta Boo died from it. Big Scar done died from it. This is people that we all know. I ain't talking. I know people personally that done died from it, but people that we all know done died from taking these fake fucking pills. You feel me? Big Scar died from it. You know, they was on the same label, but this family is probably in denial because, like he said, they all knew. They all knew what she was doing. They all probably knew she was taking the fake pills. Then you got motherfuckers like Kodak Black putting that shit in songs, making it sound cool. So you gotta be careful and you gotta watch out for rappers that do that. You know, rappers that do that, that unknowingly give you some bad information. Man, cut them niggas, man. Stop listening to them niggas, man. Cause them niggas plants, they take money. They take payment to say anything. Kodak probably don't need to take fake pills. Kodak was getting prescriptions. So why would he put in a song that he knew the pill was fake, but he still ate it? Like, what type of person is that? What type of shit is you on, my nigga? Knowing that music has influence and people will copy this shit. Right, it's not a game. You already know we from Baltimore. We already know what it is. That shit is not a game. You know what I mean? But people always try to find somebody to blame. And them blaming him, even though he brought them, them blaming him is just them not trying to take accountability for knowing that their loved one had a problem. And and in a way they allowed it to persist. They didn't stop it. You know, they probably brought pills for it too, or saying them when she was high off pills and ain't say nothing. Now they dealing with now they trying to cope with the fact that damn, yo, we should have said something, we should have did more. But to blame him, come on, man, you can't blame that man. You feel me? You can't blame that man you can't blame people for something that other people is taking on their own. And like I said, when people die, people always want to look for somebody to blame. Like I had a situation when I was 16 years old. One of my homeboys, and I ain't never talk about this shit, but we all right. I was young, yo, young drinking. I started drinking probably like 15 years old. You feel me? We over these chicks' house, man. One of my homeboys, and another little. So when we get there, they on the phone. Two little chicks. I forgot their names. I ain't saying nobody's name. And when we get there, they on the phone. They talking. But you know, I'm young. We young shit. I'm trying to see what's up. You feel me? Me and my man, we trying to see what's up with the little chicks. Cause we just met them. So make a long story short, they hangs up the phone. Dude called back. They tell me, and pick up the phone. I picks up the phone, hangs it up. Nigga calls back talking all kind of crazy. Yo, da. Make a long story short, months go past. My one of my homeboys ended up getting killed. The whole hood blamed me. The whole neighborhood blamed me. Story get put out into the news, and y'all can Google this shit. It's still there. Teen get killed, mistaken identity. They tried to say niggas came out there to kill me. Whole time, that's not what it really happened. But like I say, people always try to find somebody to blame. But in reality, the same people that supposed to came around there, same my homeboy with some other guys because we didn't know each other. You know, this is an argument over the phone that just spiraled out of control, and it wasn't out of control on my end because I wasn't willing to beef over no fucking female, especially over the phone. But you know, we young, he young, we all young, motherfuckers young and dumb. You know, pride getting away. Motherfuckers want to show off in front of females, show them I'm really like that. My homeboy ended up getting killed in the process. Everybody blame me. Whole time, that wasn't the truth. That wasn't the truth, yo. And that shit fucked me up for a long time about that. You know, then this old nigga try to say I had something to do with it. I knew it was gonna happen. I left. I'm like, yo, nigga, I ain't never leave when shit got real. What the fuck is wrong? Like, what would make me leave now? Because of how it happened. I just had left before my homeboy got killed. Before all that shit happened, I just left. And by the time I got where I was going, I get a phone call. Yo, niggas came out here and killed Joe. And that shit was fucked up, yo. And I was fucked up about that. And I said that to say, yo, you can't just be blaming people, yo, without proof. You know, that happens a lot. Because when people die, somebody always gotta take the blame. People always want to blame people instead of taking accountability, yo. Because a lot of mistakes probably was made on her end. Just like a lot of mistakes was made on the situation I'm talking about. Like, it's enough blame to go around. But to sit there and try to blame one person for the death of another person, yo, I think that's wrong, yo, and I think that's ignorant to do that. You feel me? But that's what's going on with Luv Enchanting, yo. Now they ruled her death. They saying that she died because of what they say she died, not an overdose, but she died from withdrawals. But I don't believe that. I don't believe that. That's just them again trying to save face because they knew she had a problem. They probably helped with the problem, and now the problem ultimately killed her. And everybody is sitting back trying to blame another person. Nobody's trying to take accountability, yo. Cause that's a hard thing to deal with. You know, and that's one of the things. That's why I am the way I am. Where I gotta, if I see a motherfucker ready to crash, I gotta say something because that's a hard pill to swallow when you know that words possibly, even though I don't think when it's first time, I don't think you can change it. But people like to believe they can, and that's a hard pill to swallow when you know that words probably can change the course of a person's life. You feel me? We just dealt with that with my own cousin. One of my cousins just passed. Similar situation. Similar situation. Took a fucking oxy. Took some Miley. The whole time he got heart issues. This was last May. My cousin probably died a year ago now. This was last May. Took a fucking Miley. Whole time he got heart problems. Took the Miley and that shit fucked him up. It's fucked him up. Now everybody trying to figure out, damn, who knew he was taking Miley's, who sold him the Miley's. But at the end of the day, yo, you can't blame nobody but the person that decided to do that. You feel me? That's just what it is, yo. But like I say, people always try to find somebody to blame because nobody want to take accountability. Because that's a tough pill to swallow to know that, yo, you might could have saved this person's life with words. With words. Nothing more, nothing less. But then what we got, yo? What else we got on the menu? So Boosie calls out, yo, don't forget, yo, donate to the platform too, y'all. Yesterday we got $65. We reached it. We went over the $50 threshold. Like I told y'all, lives don't pay nothing. So don't forget to donate to the platform, yo. Cash at Baltimore Swag. What else we got? What else we got? Y'all see this goofy ass shit? These niggas running plays. This shit not real. Lil Fizz. Additional footage shows Lil Fizz from a different angle in a physical altercation. That shit staged. Yeah, that shit staged, y'all. I hate that's the angle that we going at, yo. Like, that shit really bothers me, yo, that it's so many people willing to put out fake narratives, yo, to monetize, yo. Like, I hate it. It's sickening. That's why I keep telling people, oh, look at this. Did y'all see this bullshit right here? More bullshit. More fake narratives. All to monetize. Like, yo, we are willing to make each other. We making our race look so bad. And it's like niggas don't even care. That's why I keep saying, yo, we gotta stop with the plays, man. We gotta stop with the nonsense, yo, because it's just gonna keep getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, y'all. We gotta find a way to put the brakes on the shit. Look at that. I don't even know, y'all. That's a podcast or something. All these niggas selling out. Kevin Hart, Druski, Casanat. Like, yo, this is not entertainment, y'all. This is niggas selling out.
Who this nigga in this picture is, bro? Who the fuck this nigga in this picture is, bro? Cause you know you my bitch, and at the end of the day, you know how I feel about you. Who is this in this picture, bro? Who this is? Nigga, it better be your brother. Like I said, I'm not bullshit.
I ain't even hear nothing about that King Hayes.
Bruh, they always say
I would, you know, I ain't even in the city right now.
My bitch, my bitch. Let me address my bitch. My bitch, like I said, let me address my bitch. So if this your brother, tell me his birthday. What's his birthday?
Listen to this dumb ass, goofy ass shit.
Oh, hey, you a hoe. This is who?
Man, this shit goofy as a motherfucker, man. Like, I'm so sick and tired of niggas willing to sell out for money. I can't stand them niggas, man, that do that. But then you got Boosie. Again, Boosie stay in the news. Boosie calls out. Dang, where the fuck I ain't saved it? Boosie calls out Lil Nas X. Not Lil Nas X. It might as well be Lil Nas X. He calls out Lil Uzi Vert. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I think Hollywood Unlocked posted it recently. Look at this nigga. Look at this nigga Lil Uzi Vert, y'all. Yo, what the fuck is this, y'all? Like, seriously though, y'all. What is this? Like, I'm so sick and tired of these niggas. Like, yo, why are they forcing that on us? I mean, I know why. I can tell y'all why they doing it. And I am going to tell y'all why they doing it. Look at this nigga, y'all. Look at this nigga. What is that? This nigga look like he got on a silk see-through shirt with a fucking do-rag on, posed like he on a fucking runway. What is that? Is that a skirt? Like, yo, these niggas is out of control, yo, and they is force feeding us this bullshit. You got him, and then you got fucking Marlon Wayans. So what's this, Pride Month or something? That might say the Marlon Wayans shit even. Damn it. Well, Marlon,
What's up, y'all? I'm doing a one.
Marlon Wayans. He definitely look like Roddy Piper. Nigga walk around with a kilt on. Fucking Rose, another one, another plant. What the fuck is this? We are doomed as the black community, y'all. Like, doomed. Yeah, but then you got Marlon Wayans. He posted up with all this motherfucking rainbow shit on, and people like, well, you know, his daughter, he got a daughter that's trans. But yo, what the fuck do that got to do with him, yo? Going on a photo shoot with rainbows all over and posting that shit on the internet. So let me tell y'all what's going on, y'all. I'm keep it already real with y'all, man. If y'all don't know what the fuck going on. And I seen people talk about it, the feminization of black men. But do y'all know why they doing that shit? I never seen nobody explain why they doing it. Allegedly. And it's simple. It's simple. They doing that shit cause as a black man. Yeah, that's true too, yo. But it's a bigger agenda, yo. And it's called population control. It's called population control, yo. The more black men, and they forcing it on black people for the obvious reasons. They trying to lower our numbers. If you figure if we got a large percentage of each other going to jail, we got another large percentage of each other of people killing each other, and then if we can turn a large percentage a rainbow, oh man, that's a win. And I know they did the numbers. I know they did the numbers. They probably looking at the lower our population by probably 5% in the next 50 years. You feel me? Because these people are not stupid. Like these people know exactly what they doing, yo, and they do the numbers and they do the research, and they know exactly what they doing, yo. And it's all population control. It's all to lessen our numbers in the future. You feel me? If it's more black males that's gay, that's less babies being born. It's a win. You feel me? It's a win for them. So that's why when you got these guys that do this shit, yo, man, cut them niggas off, man. Them niggas ain't for the people. Them niggas is brought and paid for. You feel me? Whenever you see one of these guys push some bullshit ass narrative or some fucked up ass agenda, cut them niggas off completely. Don't buy their products. Don't listen to their music. Don't watch their movies. That way, they'll learn that, yo, we not playing with you niggas no more, man. It's either you rocking with us or you rocking with them. There's no in between. There's no in between. You can't rock with them, push all this bullshit in our community, and we still support you. No, we not rocking with that no more. Those days is over. Those days is over, yo. And like I say, even with the Marlon Wayans thing, even if you do got a child that's a transformer or a transmission, why do you gotta go doing a fucking photo shoot with fucking rainbows all over the place? Like, yo, come on now. Like, what's the fuck is the point? Like, if we don't give a fuck, like, yo, niggas don't care. Like, that's if support it. Like, nobody. Why do you have to put that shit broadcasted all over the internet? Yeah, people can be what they want, but when you know you got a platform, when you know you got a following, why are you pushing that shit to your following? What's the real motive? Who paying you? Because that's what it boils down to. Who paying you? Black people divided, yo, because that's how they want it to be. It's hard to get black people to agree on any motherfucking thing, yo, because, like I say this all the time, you still got a large percentage of our community that don't even understand that perception is reality. They don't understand that when people see Sexy Red, they see all black women. When people watch Menace to Society, they see all black men. You got people that still don't even understand that. People still say, well, shit, that ain't me, and will argue down about it just because they want to support the artist or just because they like the music or like the movie. And it's like, yo, we got to get better with that. They did a good job of breaking black people down and separating black people into classes, and it's a lot. It's a lot, yo. But we got to get better with weeding out the bullshit. I say it all the time, yo. When these niggas show you who they are, believe them, yo. We can't keep allowing people to flip flop like Charleston White did. You feel me? We can't keep allowing people to flip flop, but then we're supporting them and they just using us when it's beneficial. Nah, fuck no. If we start being more strict and more stern on that, I think we'll do a lot better as a community, yo, because we're not gonna fall for the same old okey dokes. We're gonna know where people stand. We're gonna know when we see Lil Uzi Vert, we know what that is. He brought him paid for. He ain't one of us. So we not supporting none of his music. We not supporting nothing he do because he not for us. He's for them. So he's a plant. He's a puppet. He's gonna, somebody pulling the strings and he talking and dancing around. He gonna do whatever the fuck them people tell him to do. No matter if it's detrimental to the community or not. We got to get a better sense of community. You know, like the Mexicans got. Or I mean, we don't have or the Jews or the, you understand? Like these people got a real good sense of community. We don't. We don't. You know, we can't even accept the fact that when you got these little kids out here running wild and going crazy, we don't even look at them as our kids. We look at them as, hey, my motherfucking child. I ain't saying shit to them. But it is your child because that can be your child. I say it all the time, yo, and I'm gonna keep saying it, yo. It don't matter how good I'm raising my kids. My kids are straight A students. But if the general perception of black youth in America is dangerous, is stupid, then when my kids go out into that world, that's how they're gonna get fucking treated. Regardless of what they know. Regardless of what they do academically. That's how they're gonna be treated because that's what the general perception of them is. So until we adopt the mentality of like we had back in the day, the village, then yo, we gonna keep running in fucking circles. We're gonna keep falling for the plays, we're gonna keep falling for the tricks, and we're gonna be running a fucking rat race. You understand what I'm saying? You know when you put the rat in the cage and put him on the motherfucking the little thing that spin. I can't remember the name of it, and we just gonna be keep running in place. That's I mean that's just I mean that's what it is. That's what it is. Yo, did anybody donate to the platform yet? I don't think nobody donated to the platform yet. Y'all told y'all we trying to get $50 a day, y'all. We giving real information on these lives, yo. Nobody else is talking like this, yo. You're not gonna get no real information on some of these people lives, y'all. All you gonna do is get jokes. All you gonna do is get jokes and then walk away from that motherfucker feeling empty. Like damn, I just wasted a whole hour to my life laughing. Like nigga ain't giving motherfucker nothing substantial. Nigga ain't giving nigga nothing substantial. We gotta fight back. Louis said, yeah, you're right. And that's another thing too, Jamal. A lot of people are scared to speak because we didn't adapt to the mentality of money over everything. You feel me? We didn't adapt to the mentality of money over everything. And nobody is scared to lose. You know, one of the things, yo, you gotta understand, yo, when you speaking like me or speaking like some of these people is, yo, you're gonna lose money. You might lose your life. But sometimes, yo, for the greater good of the people, yo, you gotta be willing to do that, yo, because somebody gotta do it. Somebody gotta do it, yo. Right now, what's going on in the world, yo, is yo, we are ready to become permanent underclass in our community by another group that's just getting pushed into our community all across the United States. And we're not even prepared for that. We're not even fighting back against that. We just gonna allow it to happen. That's like yo, when it come down to us, we're not what's the word I'm looking for? We gotta be less reactive and more preventive. You understand what I'm saying? We gotta start seeing these things ahead of time. Like I just told y'all what the agenda is with the shit that they pushing. How many other people even told y'all that? I ain't saying nobody on the internet say that and I watch a lot of channels. It's all about keeping the numbers low. So if you can trick these people into believing that yo we fighting for y'all rights and they deserve rights. You know, let me say that they deserve rights. But if you black and you part of that and you part of that culture, right? How is that going to help you? You understand what I'm saying? How did it get to a point where we pushing gender over ethnicity? I think I said the word right. We gotta get our race right first before we start worrying about gender issues. Because at the end of the day, even if they push that shit as far as they can go, if they push that movement, I don't mean to call it that shit, but y'all know how I talk. If they push that movement, because it's us that's pushing. That's the thing, yo. They know that we are some strong, powerful people, yo. And in order to get things done, a lot of times you gotta get the black community on your side. The Democrats been using it for decades. So No matter how far that movement go, because it's black women and black people pushing it. At the end of the day, when you driving in your car and you still gonna get stopped by the police more than anybody else. So who are you really helping? So right now they're using our people to push this agenda that they the only ones gonna benefit from, and we can't even see that. I noticed that shit years ago. Like we can't even see that, yo. It's just a lot. It's a lot, and it's hard to talk about it on platforms like this because these motherfuckers are shadow ban you, and then you don't have the people support. You feel me? Now, if the people, if I was getting 80% supported by the people, I go on this bitch and not see what the fuck it is. No cut cards. You feel me? Because I can't. At that point, I'm working for the people. You feel me? I'm working for the people, yo, and there's nothing they can do to stop what I'm saying because the people is funding me. Now, if the people not funding me, now a motherfucker or funding anybody. Now the motherfucker gotta dance around the reality. You gotta try to put the message out, but you gotta dance around it because these motherfuckers will shut you down. They'll shut you down. And then they stop your money. Like I said, they'll stop your money, yo, but at some point, yo, we gotta be willing to say, man, fuck that shit. You feel me? I'm gonna say what it is, yo, and whatever happens, happens, yo. But the people gotta back it. You get it. Always go back to the people, yo. The people have to back it. That's just what it is, though, yo. So what else we got here? What else on there? I said we was gonna talk about. Yo, we ain't nobody support. Ain't nobody donate to the platform yet. Hold on, I gotta go to the thumbnail. I forgot what else in the thumbnail, yo. Hold on. Yo, make sure y'all watch that video I just dropped. I just dropped a hell of a video on it's called the rise. I changed the name, but it's really the rise of the gangster rap. Yeah, but I don't know. I don't see G-Man. I don't know if Big Ant. I don't know if he pushed this platform up there first and then started talking about it. It's different. That's really the way to do it. You really got to get your platform to where so now you got the numbers, now you got the people, then you can talk about it. But me, I can't hold my tongue. I can't wait. I can't sit around and watch fuckery and just because it's gonna hurt my platform, not say nothing. I can't do that because there ain't no telling how long this shit gonna take. I mean, so I gotta talk about it. Why? And I've been going on too long to turn back now. So at this point, it just is what it is. It just is what it is. But if the people back it, ain't nothing they can do to stop it. If the people back it, ain't nothing they can do to stop it. Yeah, we only got 10 likes, and that's because I just liked them my goddamn self. What's this? Freeway, Uzi Vert, Rick Ross. Shit, I think we didn't talk about everything. I don't know who the brown people is, man. I can't Southwest Baltimore. And yo, I don't get into that. I'm not one of them guys that get into the like when I talk about black people. When I address black people, I address black people. You never hear me say black and brown because it's a lot of cities in the United States where black and brown is at war. You feel me? So you never hear me mention that in the same sentence. I think we got our own fight. They got their own fight. No disrespect to them. Y'all do what y'all do. You mean? I hope y'all get with everything y'all trying to get. But our fight is over here, and I don't think it's a good idea to mix and max it. For what it do? Yeah, I don't think it's a good idea to mix it up. Man, sweet the board for to for that $25 cash app, man. I appreciate that. Hit me. Hey, but ball out. You still in here? What you was saying about the Charleston White? Who said something about Charleston White? We might can pull that up. You said somebody said something about Charleston White. I want to hear that. He probably said the same shit I've been saying. Probably stole my takes. Hold on. Yo, what's going on Charleston White? Antonio Parkinson. It's on YouTube. Let's find that. See, we rocking now. Hey, I gotta take this food out the oven too, y'all. Hey, Ball Out, that's on YouTube. I don't know. I mean, Stevie, if you was referring to brown people as black people, I'm cool with that too. But a lot of times when people say brown, they not talking about us. And I don't believe we got the same fight. I don't believe we on the same teams. I don't think we have any teammates in this shit. I don't even believe that all skin folk is kinfolk. I believe a lot of these niggas that's in place are plants, and we can't trust them. We can't trust them. Look how hard it is, and I say that cause look how hard it is for me, yo. Yo, my content is better than a lot of these niggas, yo. Why my page not growing as fast as some of these other pages? These motherfuckers, I've been on for 3 years, and like, how the fuck do you pull that off? When your content is trash. Cause a lot of these motherfuckers not authentic, man. They working for corporations and shit. Antonio Parkinson. Antonio Parkinson Project. Antonio, I ain't never heard of this guy. Antonio Parkinson, Charleston White. Sounds like the biggest plant the internet has ever seen. Comedian Michael Fogel and Charleston White. I don't see it, bro. He been going off on Charleston White for a while. I wonder why. I don't see it. Ball Out. You right. I agree with you, man. They don't. That's why. In order to push a lot of these agendas, they gotta get us on board. Because for one, we are emotional people, and we gonna fight. Trust and believe. If we think we been done wrong, we gonna fight. It just so happens that a lot of people at the head of this fight is not really on our side. That's where it gets tricky at. A lot of people that's ahead of this fight is not really on our side. The fuck this nigga talking about? Let me bump across. Yeah, I can't find it, yo. Let's see what old Hassan had to say about Scarlett. What she apologized about?
Tired of typing tons of notes during class? There's finally a better way.
I would rock with Hassan Campbell like that if he stopped running the plays. Like Hassan Campbell be saying some real ass shit. It's just the plays that I can't really rock with him 100%. He run plays. He lied about being shot. And he struck my page too.
This is one of the videos.
Let me turn this chicken off, yo.
You ever got beaten by your mother back in the days? And she told you that line? This is gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. This is one of them situations right here with Scarlett. What I want you to understand, Scarlett, is that you still have real men out here. You still got real brothers out there that look after their little sisters. You still got uncles out there that you can rely on, that look out for their nieces. You still got fathers out there that want the best for their little girls, daddy's little girls. And see, when I look at you, Scarlett, you know what I see? I see a little girl that didn't have her daddy. So I'm your daddy. I see a little girl that lost her mommy. So the village has to step up and protect you. Now, replay what y'all Scarlett has to say.
Hey guys, so there's a few things I would like to address with my supporters. I know a few days ago y'all saw me shaking my booty on the internet. I want to say that I apologize to all y'all and anybody I offended. I did not mean to. Now, I know everybody's like, no, we don't want you doing that. Blah, blah, blah. I understand that, right? Like, I'm not just out here just wilding. Like, let me tell y'all one thing. No one's forcing me to do anything. Promise that. Like, I come up with these things in my head, like these crazy ideas, and all you guys so wrong with me. Don't put me in a box. I'm always gonna give y'all that street shit. I mean, I'm the best to do it, right? And we all know that. So, like, don't ever worry about that. I'm gonna always give y'all what's needed. I'm always be the streets, because, you know, streets is hungry. But I wanna, like, tap into
Oh yeah, my bad. I gotta take it back.
and let it
I don't know
out.
what happened.
It's something.
More further in this video, replay what y'all Scarlett has to say.
Oh shit, Pat. Yo, and she looked uncomfortable in a lot of them videos. But this is what happens when you let these people control you. You understand? They made her, and and y'all talk about this a lot. A lot of these people, y'all, are being so controlled and so manipulated that they can't even look at themselves in the mirror. They got so many people in their pockets. They running this play for this person, showing, portraying an image for these people. So it gets to a point where you looking at yourself in the mirror like a Uzi Vert. Uzi Vert is from the fucking Philadelphia streets. He can't be happy. What he's showing to the world is not Philadelphia. I don't know what that is, but it gets to a point where you can't even look at yourself in the mirror, yo, and be like, damn, yo, what the fuck did I become? What did I allow this music industry to turn me into? And I think that's what she's talking about, because a lot of them videos she been putting out is not the same woman that people fell in love with when she first came out. She was gritty. She was New York. You feel me? She was, you know what I mean? They tried to turn her into motherfucking Cardi B. And she couldn't have been happy with that. She couldn't have been happy with that. But let's see what she had to say.
Hey guys, so there's a few things I would like to address with my supporters. I know a few days ago y'all saw me shaking my booty on the internet. I want to say that I apologize to all y'all and anybody I offended. I did not mean to. Now, I know everybody's like, no, we don't want you doing that. Blah, blah, blah. I understand that, right? Like, I'm not just out here just wilding. Like, let me tell y'all one thing. No one's forcing me to do anything. Promise that.
That's a damn lie.
Like, I come up with these things in my head, like these crazy ideas, and all you guys so wrong with me.
That's fucked up, yo. Cause even in the statement that supposed to have been a statement to her supporters, she couldn't even tell the truth. She couldn't even tell the truth, yo. There's no way within less than a year time frame that you went from what you was until what you're showing us now on your own. Because if that's the case, you'd have been dead. Not a child.
I'm always gonna give y'all that street shit. I mean, I'm the best to do it, right? And we all know that. So, like, don't ever worry about that. I'm gonna always give y'all what's needed. I'm always be the streets, because, you know, streets is hungry. But I wanna, like, tap into what's in me and let it out. It's something in me that just wants to come out. Shout out to my team and my label. Like, I want to say, like, I appreciate Swiss Beats and my label for, like, allowing me to explore as an artist. You know, like, having creative freedom to just do what I want. Creativity.
Somebody probably wrote that shit for
And
her.
like, guys,
She probably didn't even write that, y'all.
at midnight today at 12 a.m. Really is just something feel good summer vibe. Like, I was just like, I want to feel good this summer. I was just like, let me put some summer music out. It's just to feel good vibe to. It's nothing crazy and it's still street. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I love y'all
God has in store for you in Satan's house, in the music industry, in Satan's house. You know, that voice that you're talking about, that you're hearing, that's the call of Satan. It's the jinn within you that lives within you. It's the whisper. We all heard that whisper that was calling us down a path that we shouldn't have went down in life.
What is that
And
song
that's what
Cam
you
talking about?
explaining, that you're hearing. God's not with you
Yeah, this
when
nigga
you are
crazy.
outside of the umbrella of righteousness. Scarlett, what you have to understand is right. What you going through right now is like when you watch Star Wars and you see Darth Vader or Anakin Walker, but before he became Darth Vader, when he was the good young boy and the dark side was calling him. What you are representing inside that industry is the dark side. And where you are going is down a dark path. Now, I need for you to understand that
I'm a therapist who goes.
Alright, we ain't got.
And
If
some
y'all
people
want to see
think
the rest of
that's
the song,
strange.
gas
The
on
thing is,
Cam.
though,
See, yo,
therapists
and
are
that's the
human
thing.
beings.
He be too
the
dramatic.
way you are representing yourself, Scarlett, I want you to understand what I'm saying to you is out of love. I love you, Scarlett. I love your music. I love everything about you. But I want you to understand something. You are going down the same path that you're doing what every female is doing in the industry. The reason why Lauryn Hill is one of the best MCs slash like she's one of the best ever because she stood out. She didn't fit in. Scarlett, you were trying to fit in when you was made to stand out. When I see you, I see greatness.
That's not why Lauryn Hill was one of the best ever. Lauryn Hill one of the best ever because Lauryn Hill can motherfucking rap her ass off and sing. Lauryn Hill know how to put fucking songs together. That's why Lauryn Hill one of the best ever. Ain't
No,
had
you
nothing to do
don't
with her
have to
standing
look
out.
like Nicki Minaj or Cardi B. You are Scarlett. Look like Scarlett. You have a calling. And in the process of you having a calling, you're also calling souls. There is young girls that's looking up to you, that's going to follow in the same footsteps that you're going in. And when they follow, see, I want you to understand something, Scarlett. When the little girls, with my daughters, with my nieces, if they follow you, in my heart as a daddy is going to be broken. As a grandfather of a granddaughter, my heart will be broken. Every man out here ain't looking to see you go down that dark path. You ever heard that song? Don't say.
Yeah, he be too dramatic for me sometimes. I like Scarlett when Scarlett was Scarlett, and I think she need to remain that way. There was no need to try to change her image, because this is my thing, yo. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. She got to where she is at now by being Scarlett. Now they trying to make her transition over, and she look uncomfortable. You feel me? But this is what they do to these artists if you allow them to do it. That's why, yo, the music industry is real strategic. All these industries, it's real. That's why I ain't got no major interviews yet. Ain't too many people talking like me, yo. For me not to have been on none of these platforms. But what happens is the industry is real strategic about who they pick. Because they don't want to pick a person that's going to buck the system. They want to pick a person that's going to fall in line. You feel me? They want to pick a person that's going to run a play if need be. They want to be able to run plays through you. And she should have stayed that person who she was. You feel me? Because I just don't let these people change you, man. That's basically what I'm trying to say, man. Cause and I don't know how, but the industry knows how to. They knows how to pick these people, man. They know how to pick them. I mean, I think that's the best way I can say it. They know how to pick them, yo, and they pick them well. And if they think you're gonna buck the system, they ain't gonna fuck with you. And for her to come out so gangster and so raw and so gritty, I would have thought she would have been one of them ones to buck the system. But them labels put people around you, and they call themselves advisors. You understand? And they're gonna advise you to do whatever in the best in whichever is in the best interest of the company. And a lot of times that might not fall in line with your interests. That might not fall in line with your morals. But that's when you stand firm and say, no, I don't feel comfortable with doing that. But people are scared to do that because it's going to affect the bottom line. Goes into what I was talking about earlier. But you got to be willing to stand on something, yo. You know, stand on something, fall. If you're going to stand on something, you're going to fall for everything. And I think she lost a lot of people when she decided to go down that dark path that Hot Cat was talking about. I know because she lost me. I'm looking at it crazy now. Like, come on, show this ain't you. You was way too hard to turn around and now be soft. No, fuck no, that ain't you. You perpetrating. But the industry does that to people, yo, and that's why the rich commit suicide the way that it do. That's why the rich commit suicide at the numbers that they commit suicide, man. That's why their children commit suicide and shit like that, is because a lot of these people are not comfortable with who they are, because the industry changed them and molded them to be something that they wanted. And a lot of times that's against what you want. And people scared to bucket. People scared to bucket. Real. I don't know what the fuck Hassan Campbell was ready to say, what he was talking about, but you ain't gotta dramatize it like that. Just keep that shit real. Real plain, real simple. Let people know what it is. Says the guy in front of the mic is not the gangster. This fucking goofy ass nigga. I can't believe yo wanted this nigga to fucking. But we dropped the ball on Charleston White. He did a good job of tricking the people though. He did a good job of tricking the people. But it's amazing that it's still people still on board after all the fuck shit. You know, you'd have thought most people would have been like, man, this nigga goofy. Not fucking with y'all. Gucci Man attack. Charles White explains it all. Fuck out of here. Inspires the church. Overdose. Gucci Man what's this nigga? Fucking D-Bird. D-Bird's a fucking goofball. A lot of goofballs on the internet. Jay-Z responds to James Steele. Well, we already talked about that. I believe Oschino. I don't think Oschino got nothing to lie about. Man, that man don't deserve no apology, man. He didn't force that girl. He didn't force that girl to take that pill. She took that pill on her own. He probably just brought her. Man, I the one told y'all about these fucking ball players and this shit first. Of course, Umar Johnson get the number so he get the credit. But I told y'all with that shit that thing that they doing with Caitlyn Jenner ain't right. I said Caitlyn Jenner. Caitlyn Clark ain't right. Is y'all ready for the fight? I told y'all that ain't right, man. Angel Reese need to be the face. Not no goddamn Caitlyn, whatever her name is.
Hi, I'm Will with R&R Tire Express, and I'm here to tell you about our everyone's approved affordable payment options. Most people
And the first bout, Julio Cesar Chavez gets knocked down for the first time in his career and loses his undefeated record by Frankie Randall. Unexpected.
Y'all ready for that fight, yo, tomorrow, bro?
Immediate classic
It's gonna be a good one.
tune up what the MGM was about to bring.
And I remember George Foreman coming out. Nobody gave George Foreman a chance that night. He's 45 years old. 45 is too old. Michael Moore is going to destroy him. Michael Moore. Down goes Moore on a right hand. It happened. It happened. I can't believe it. I can't believe it.
So many great moments. I get so like goosebumps from just thinking about it. The era.
And Tank gonna fuck you up. This gonna be a good fight too, though.
Big win over Adrian Broner here inside this arena. But what is
Yo,
it like?
this man right here, Sean Porter, was supposed to have a way better career. Yo, they used him to promote big fights, but never let him win. And he's a hell of a fighter, man. Hell of a fighter.
When fighters compete here at the MGM Grand Garden Arena. We love it. I mean, I even love that the weigh-in is open to the public and it's filling up in here. These fighters deserve it. We want to be seen. We want to show out. And when we hear that noise, that gets us going. You know, so that's what's most important about a big fight in a big arena like this. You fill it up, you give everybody what they want. So you're telling me that the louder the fans cheer, the better you perform. You haven't been in that spot many times? Listen, unless you're on the canvas. If you can't and you're on the canvas and they screaming, then you got a different story. But yeah, for the most part, you hear all of the good stuff, you hear all of the bad stuff. Sometimes you hear the stupid stuff, but it always pushes you forward. You know what I mean? Now, Gervonta Davis in our main event looking to go to 30-0. Just looking at him by himself, how special is Tank Davis? Special, man. He honestly.
Yeah, I told y'all, yo, if we can't start making this special, yo, these lives gonna end.
Of Floyd Mayweather, I think.
The Cash App, you want to donate to the platform, super chat too, but I'd rather Cash App because I don't know where them super chats go at. If we can't all donate $1 to get to $50, then we ain't gonna keep going to live, y'all. And I hate to be that way, yo, but gotta start making it make sense sometimes.
Let's talk about Frank Martin. Frank Martin, 18
don't pay for
12
live
knockouts.
videos.
He's a southpaw. Trains under the guidance of Derek James. You know, his promoter is Errol Spence Jr. from Andon Promotions. But can you tell us about how good Frank Martin is? Because I don't think we've quite seen anywhere near the best that Frank Martin has to offer. You know, first of all, I got to shout out Errol Spence Jr. Check out, again, the Freeway podcast.
Yo, Tank is ready to knock his ass out.
Phenomenal interview, but he said something to me yesterday on
But
the
you know,
show
y'all,
that
that's the reason that Tank decided to leave Mayweather Productions. Tank left Mayweather because Mayweather was not trying to allow Tank to get the big fights. And Mayweather got this thing where he don't like to see black fight. Like Mayweather only, if y'all think about Tank's career before he left Mayweather, he only fought Hispanics. He only fought Mexicans. He didn't fight black people. But Tank left because Mayweather wasn't allowing him to get the big fights like he been getting now. Like he wouldn't have fought Ryan Garcia if he was still under Mayweather Production. Mayweather wasn't going to let that happen. And Tank is a fighter. Like all that, when niggas say Tank be ducking, man, Tank ain't ducking nobody. It just gotta make sense. You feel me? If it makes sense, he gonna make it happen.
Run into a lot of promoters and managers telling me that they've given advice to fighters. You know, seeing Errol on the stage with this fighter on the press conference, to me that was special. And then he told me, he said, I told him every fighter has to be here at some point. You tell me what champion never had that first experience. Everybody's saying you've never experienced this before. So what? At some point they had be yourself, be calm, be cool. And I felt like he was giving his fighter a lot of emotional and mental support, which is something that a lot of us need. You know, once you get past that though, the kid can check off a lot of boxes: speed, power, quickness. He's very intuitive. He's a counter puncher. He's not gonna be running into stuff like y'all seen a lot of Tank Davis's past opponents do. You know what I mean? This one is going to be tactical. Enjoy the chess match, y'all. This one is going to be a chess match, trust me. Does it need even that much more, Sean? Because both guys are undefeated and there's such a mentality
to defend that perfect record?
Yeah, you know, I think for Tank, the expectation is what's going to push him forward. You know, if there's any doubt at all that they're losing the fight,
Yeah,
what's
he
going
ain't
to
doing
push
no
him
ducking.
forward is the expectation to beat Tank Davis. You know, and then for Frank, not wanting to lose that, that really does mean something. I think for me, it meant something when I lost it, but I didn't understand it until it was gone. But I never looked at my loss like, well, I got a loss. It don't matter if I lose now. No. I wanted to win every fight, you know. But when you actually
Man,
have
check
that
it out,
moment,
TV,
it does
what it
mean
is,
something. When
baby.
you
How
feel
you
that fight
feeling?
slipping away from you, you can hold on to something. That is something that you can grab a hold on to.
Speaking of being undefeated, David Benavidez now fighting at 175, taking on Alexander Vucic. For David Benavidez now coming up to a new weight class, 7 pounds north. What are you expecting?
Now we do
out
11
of the
o'clock live,
undefeated
man.
David Benavidez?
You know, I think the challenge that a lot of people expected to see from him at 168, there's no
Man,
one
it's
that
a
can
must,
challenge
man.
him
You
at
got to,
168.
man.
Those challenges are now
I
at
mean,
175.
they
He's
came too
fighting
far
guys
to go
just as
back.
big as he is, Bosnick. He's fighting guys that have a lot
They
of
came too
experience.
far to go
He
back.
will be. You know, this is the first challenge at 175. I think that this will be one of the
Hey,
more
yo.
evenly
You gotta
matched
get in your
fights.
groove,
We'll
yo.
see
Sometimes, yo,
David
that shit be hard to
has
keep going, yo.
always had the X
It's
factor.
hard to keep going,
Everybody's
yo,
been
especially
remembering
when
Caleb
it's
Plant, for
supporting out
example.
there.
Caleb just as fast as
Right.
David. Most guys aren't
You
as
gotta trust
fast
the
as David at
process.
168. Caleb just as fast, but doesn't have the strength to keep off that
Gotta trust the
monster. I think
process.
moving up to 175, the playing field is going to be a little more even. If anything, we'll have more speed with both the hands and the feet, and that'll offset everything for him moving forward. We'll see.
Well, let's be honest.
Right now, I done took a week off. My damn G's been struggling. Make sure y'all check out that video I just dropped, man. That motherfucker hell of a video. Exposing Trenches News. Why sell Woody? FBG Butter. And Times Williams.
Now, let's meet our first bout on those
Showing y'all
prelims.
characteristics of a
8
snitch.
rounds in the super featherweight division. Introducing first with the record of 15 victories, including 9 wins by knockout, opposite of 8 defeats and 2 draws. Representing Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico, here is Angel Cachorro Contreras.
I don't want to see that.
From Phoenix, Arizona, making his light heavyweight debut, the two-time
No, this not live. This happened yesterday.
super middleweight champion of the world, known as the Mexican Monster, David El Monstro Spence. Please welcome Frank, the Ghost Martin. And now introducing the defending world champion from Baltimore, Maryland. Please welcome the popular, the hard-hitting, 5-time 3-division champion of the world, Gervonta Tank Davis.
Freeway, fuck yo straight up. Hey yo. Check him out. Check my man out. I'm ready to get busy. They always this shit like wrestling for real. It's crazy that many people bought tickets to watch this. Like I ain't really into that. To watch the weigh-in. What y'all think the tickets was to go to watch the weigh-in?
First, let's bring him to the scale. 135 pounds is the weight limit for the WBA lightweight championship of the world. First, ladies and gentlemen, undefeated with a record of 18 wins, no losses, and 12 wins coming by way of knockout. Here is the undefeated all-action challenger introducing Frank, the Ghost Martin.
Now, hell yeah. He don't even look confident.
134.4 pounds, 134.4 for Frank the Ghost Martin. And now we bring the defending champion to the scale. His record 29 wins, no losses, 27 knockouts to his credit. One of boxing's pound for pound superstars, the defending WBA lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta the Tank Davis.
The Tank is way bigger than that on his off. I seen Tank at probably like 180, 170. That's why his knockout power like that.
Tank Davis weighs in at a trim and ready 133.4 pounds. The fight is on for the WBA lightweight championship of the world.
He's gonna be bigger than that come fight night. The crazy thing about it, y'all, is I remember watching Tank way before he was pay-per-view. And I think most people knew that Tank was a star. That's why I can't give Floyd Mayweather his credit. He probably got there faster because of Floyd. But niggas knew Tank was a star, yo, in fucking 2015. And Baltimore gonna follow Tank wherever he go. He can fight in Saudi Arabia. Baltimore gonna be out that bitch. I can't. So that's the type of support I need. I fight Marlon a little bit bigger. That's how I'm gonna fuck you up. yo, I think they can do without these, y'all.
There they are, ladies and gentlemen. The WBA lightweight world championship main event. Gervonta Tank Davis versus Frank the Ghost Martin. Do not blink. Do not miss this all-action main event of the evening. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, let's hear from both of our fighters. I turn it over to Jordan Plant.
Frank, that was a very intense stare down. Can you tell the fans what was being said right there?
We just both ready. You know, we ready for tomorrow. I'm stepping on his ass tomorrow, period.
Now this happened earlier today.
Do you enjoy being the underdog in all this, and does it give you extra motivation?
7 hours ago.
I love it. I'm so happy that there's so many people in this arena that's sleeping on me. It's a blessing. You know what I mean? I'm a dog and I'm coming out on top. I don't give a damn who he is. I'm coming out on top tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night, you have the opportunity to change your life if you win this fight. How surreal is this moment for you?
This everything. You know, this moment right here. You know what I mean? If y'all see me get emotional in that ring tomorrow after I get that dub, it's from all the hard work that I've put in, all the sacrifices. You know what I mean? I'm coming out on top tomorrow, so just know that.
Good luck. Thank you so much. That's a very focused Frank Martin, everybody. Now head over to Gervonta Davis. The WBA lightweight champion of the world, Gervonta Davis. Your face-offs are always intense, and I saw you even went over there and said a little something to him in the beginning. Is that something you plan, or you just kind of feel it in the moment?
I couldn't hear you. I'm sorry.
No, you're good. I'll say it again. I saw you walk over there earlier and say something to Frank Martin, and your face-offs are always kind of fun. Is that something you plan, or do you just feel that in the moment?
I'm just getting in his head. He can't even make weight. He's been working for a minute to make weight, so.
All right, so you don't plan that. Well, I hardest Gervonta Davis we've seen yet because you said you got a lot built up. You're going to take it out on him.
Yeah, it's gonna be crazy out there. So I hope he prepared and hope he's been training hard. So tomorrow is gonna be a great night for the sport of boxing.
I agree with that. Now I know you bring out some of the biggest rap artists in the game.
Tank like Shorty.
Who's walking in the ring tomorrow night?
You think he's slick?
Turn in on
I'm on to him.
tomorrow to see.
Can you give the fans a hint and say what city is he from?
Can't do that. Can't do it.
All right, well, we're going to be looking forward to that. And I also want to know, you've been out 14 months. Have
When
you
the
been
motherfuckers
practicing
came
that
out with
back
OTR Chaz and Roddy Rex.
What's it?
Nigga still backflipping.
Love it. Good luck
He
to you,
probably got
Marlon.
2 more years of that. That nigga down there 30. I don't know how he can still backflip at that age. Shit, I ain't backflipped since I was probably 13 or 12 or something. You heard me? Yo, we ready to tap it in though, yo. I think this was a good live. Yo. We had a nice discussion. I think we covered everything. You know, the fixes and what they trying to do to the black community. You know, they trying to lessen our numbers, yo, by pushing those agendas. And man, I think that's the ultimate goal, as well as they wanna I think black man they want us to be less aggressive, man. You know, more welcoming. You feel me? Shit like that. Then you got the situation with Luv Enchanting and her boyfriend. You know, they trying to blame him. Can't blame him, man. That girl took that pill on her own, man. Even if he brought it, they brought them pills to that motherfucker before. Cause Mayweather just want to be a part of something. Yo, Tank not with Mayweather no more. Tank ain't been with Mayweather for like the last 3-4 fights, probably 5 fights. I don't know why he did that. Mayweather, you know what he said, yo. Tank say Mayweather's a hater, yo. That's another guy. We talked about that yesterday. Mayweather, all the money he got, who has Mayweather made rich? You know what I mean? And I ain't talking about on no boxing shit. I'm talking about like made rich, like somebody that's somebody that hang with Mayweather and got money all the strength of Mayweather putting him in position. I don't think that not that nobody I know of. Maybe Al Heyman. Ain't that the guy named the black dude with the glasses? Well, he got a job to do, so he worked. I mean, he worked for him to get that. I'm talking about a nigga that he put in position and gave him his own lane. Do your thing. I don't think we can say that about Mayweather. I don't think we say that about a lot of niggas. A lot of these guys that got money right now, yo, is not putting other people in positions to win. They the only ones winning. I was always taught, yo, you build your team up, yo. That way, if you fall, you got somebody there to build you up. You know what I mean, to pick you back up. But I guess that's an old saying. Motherfuckers don't abide by that shit no more. But then what else we talk about? We talked about the Oschino situation with Jay-Z. I believe Oschino. I think Jay-Z really did that sucker ass shit. For real. I think he really did do that. I don't see Oschino as the lion type. You feel me? We talked about YSL. We started off talking about YSL Woody, and I told y'all that YSL was going backdoor Thug. YSL Woody just confirmed it that he was going to kill Thug, and I told y'all I could have seen a situation where if that would have went on and this indictment ain't happened, Thug would have ended up dead. It's crazy, but it's the reality of it. And I believe YSL Woody too. I believe that he lied to detectives. I believe that in every interview he made up shit. And I believe he's telling the absolute truth on the stand. You feel me? It's not the truth that the state want, but I think that's the truth. That's the truth. He's saying he looked like one of them guys that's normally what a rat is. That motherfucker will tell you anything. You put enough pressure on him, he gonna bust, and he gonna say whatever the fuck he need to say to get out any situation. Even if it means throwing his right hand man under the bus, throwing his mother under the bus. And that's what that video was about that I did earlier when I talked about Trenches News and them. Like, if you listen to their interviews and you listen to some of the things that they say, it make perfect sense why them boys is on that stand. Terrence Williams included. It make perfect sense. You feel me? Them boys ain't right. They're not moving with integrity. They're not honorable men. They slime balls. You feel me? And normally the slime balls are the rats. That's why it's crazy when you hear people like Charleston White say, man, we need people to start telling. Like telling is bigger than just telling. Yo, telling comes. That's a character flaw. That's a character trait. It's a lot of character traits that come along with a rat, and all of them are negative. They normally steal. They normally lie. They normally kill. Like those are the rats, and I don't think we need that many of them. You feel me? Now, if you are a citizen, you're a law-abiding citizen. That's different. But the street rats, the guys that's in the streets that tell, man, they fucking riddled with character flaws. You feel me? And you can spot them a mile away, way before they put the pen down on the paper and write a statement. Then what else we talk about? Uzi Vert. You gotta be aware of those type of guys, man. Marlon Wayans included, yo. You gotta be aware of the guys that's willing to run the plays. You hear about Kobe Bryant, mother and father? Yeah, they did that a while ago. You gotta be aware about the guys that's running the plays, man. And I think, and I truly believe, yo, that'll make our community a lot better, yo. If we adopt the mentality of once we spot them niggas, make them stand on that shit. Once you spot them niggas creeping on the other side, make them stay on the other side. It ain't no more coming back over. It ain't no more support. It ain't no more none of that. You feel me? Stay over there where you comfortable at. Don't come over here and try to mingle with us when the money start drying up, man. Fuck no. And I think if we adapt that mentality where it starts saying less of that, you feel me? And then the ones that choose to, the ones that pick sides, hey, we gotta be cool with that too. At least we know where they stand. That's how I look at it. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I think that's about it, y'all. We ain't get no donations today. It's cool, but like I said, we're gonna keep going. We're gonna go for 2 weeks if we can't get it to the point where we getting steady donations daily. Then we gonna have to cut the lives, man. Because like I said, YouTube do not pay for lives. I'm doing this live to connect with the people and give y'all information that I can't give y'all in 10 and 20-minute videos. You understand what I'm saying? Let me know how y'all feel about it in the comments. Another day, keep it G News.